So we played e4 and further we begin with the queen's gambit by c4, attacking towards the center, where black cat decide to take the pawn. He plays knight to f6. We decide to play knight c3, putting pressure to the pawn at d5. And he plays g6. This is the Grunfeld defense. We take the bishop out to f4, where this is he responds with a6, such that we play e3. And further, black's turn. Black develops the bishop. We take the pawn at the center, and he can take back from the knight, attacking this bishop. So we decide to, okay, we take the bishop back for defending the bishop, because, and now we take the bishop out, attacking this knight. So he plays c6. We develop the knight at f3, and this is black to play. Black is having 4 minutes 30 seconds, where he begins with the move queen to a5, and we eliminate this knight. Now this is black's turn, and black can take the pawn. We decide to castle for removing the pin and helping in king safety. Here comes knight d7. We bring out the queen. We are putting pressure towards the central pawn. Such that black to play 4 minutes 20 seconds, where he begins with knight to f6. Now knight f6 was played for adding a defender and as well as opening the diagonal. Over here, we choose to play bishop to e5 for he can take it and decrease the defender. Like there are two defenders, so we can take this and can decrease the defenders. And here we decrease them. Let's see what he plays. He takes it and further we take it from the knight. We are attacking this both at the same time. So this is the response where we played knight takes f6 check, and that's the forcing response. Now he can take this. So we play d5 for blocking this way. Where this is black's turn, black can also black plays b4 for adding an attacker towards the pawn. So we play e4 adding a defender to this. Where this is black's turn, he plays rook f to e8, such that we play rook to e1. And now rook to e1. The main reason is that we are just adding a defender to this pawn. Well, this is black to play. 3 minutes 45 seconds on the clock for black, and black is thinking. Let's see how black responds. Black takes the queen to b6, and here we play a3 because he cannot take, otherwise he will lose the queen. He plays a5. We will take this, and black to play. Black takes back from the pawn. We decide to trade the rooks, where he take back from the bishop, and now in this position we decide to play x3 for having a open space. Like now there is no kind of checkmate possible. Okay, we can just bring out our king to x2, and now we begin with the move rook to e3. There is no more checkmate because we can play king h2. f5 of the board, attacking this pawn. So in this position, we will decide to take this. Rook is under attack, so he may first take it. Let's see. He may first take this. Okay, he takes it, and now we will take it. Give it check. Check on the board. These are the forcing moves, and forcing moves are very important. Okay, he resigns the game. So guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges, or the challenges are allowed. And here comes another challenge where we are playing as white pieces. We play the move d4, such that comes d5, and we play e4. This is the timer gambit. He can take, we play f3, he take it, let's see what he do. He take it back, and we take back from the queen. That's the diamond gambit. He plays knight f6, and we decide to develop the bishop out. Let's see what he plays. We are allowing him to take the pawn, but he is not taking. So maybe he is aware of the trap. Now we play c3. Black to play, 4 minutes 40 seconds on the clock. He plays bishop b6. We take out the bishop g5. Further, we are attacking this. 4 minutes 34 seconds on the clock. And let's see what he responds. He plays knight b to d7. We play knight d2. Let's see what he responds in this position. 4 minutes 20 seconds on the clock for black. He plays c6. We take the knight over here, attacking this bishop. The knight would at the same time. And he plays adding a defender. We take this. Uh, okay, knight takes and we take it back. Let's see what he do. He can take this back. Hello, welcome to my channel. YT Edits. We'll play knight e2. Let's see what he do now. He decide to short castle. We will long castle and create a pawn storm. Further deteriorating the position of black. He plays b5. We take the bishop back. Now we are maintaining the attack from this side. Let's see what he responds in this position. Now we can try breaking the queen here, attacking this. Let's see what he responds over here. Black's turn, 3 minutes 50 seconds on the clock for black. He plays bishop b7. We respond with queen x3 attacking. Okay, he is aware and he plays g6. Further, we respond with knight to g3. Let's see what he responds. And this is black to play. Black is thinking over here. Black's turn. Black takes the queen over here, attacking the pawn at a2, where we decide to play knight x5. We are attacking the bishop, and if he takes from this pawn, then it will become dangerous. He takes back from the queen. We take the queen to g3, where this is black's turn. Black takes, queen takes c5, where we take it. Bishop takes, and king comes to c2. Now black's turn. 3 minutes 15 seconds on the clock for black. Rook comes here, we play x4, attacking the bishop. The bishop goes, let's see where the bishop goes. Bishop goes to f6, we play g4. He may now push the pawn forward, attacking secretly. So we respond with rook f2 x1. We are attacking the bishop. And black to play. Black decides to play the bishop back for defending it. We respond with x5. We are attacking towards the corner. So black's turn, and black is thinking over here. Let's see how black responds in this position. He takes the pawn, and we will take this pawn. And this is, so black is going to respond. Black can even take this pawn. He takes the pawn, where we will take this pawn. He can take this pawn. And in this position, we play king to b3. Now he will also take this pawn also. Or maybe he's thinking for some attacks. He plays bishop d5 to check. We play king b4. He takes the pawn. We play king to a3 for just adding a defender to the pawn. And we have also added pawn attacker also. Let's see what he plays as black in this position. He plays bishop e4. We begin with rook f4 attacking this bishop. And now black to play 2 minutes 13 seconds. He makes a queen. We will take it. And black takes back. We play bishop d7. So black is thinking over here. Okay, so we consider that our position is lost, so I'll send to game. If you want, you can send me the challenges, and if you are enjoying the live stream, you may like the live stream. We play D4, we play D6, we play C4, and we develop the knight to C3. We play G6, the king's in defense, where we play E4, and further we begin with F4. The 4 pawns attack, 4 pawn theory. He plays castling, we play knight F3, where he takes out the bishop, we play bishop E2, and then we play queen to B3, attacking this pawn. So black start 4 minutes 48 seconds on the clock, where we decide to castle. Now let's see how he responds in this position. Black takes the knight, where we take it back from the bishop. Let's see what he plays. He plays E5, where we will take this. Black to play. Black takes back, we play D5 on the board. So this is black's turn. 4 minutes 34 seconds on the clock. We play C6. We take the queen back to C2. Okay, he takes it. We will take back. Having go open diagonal. He plays knight to C5. Now he is trying to play some attacks like this. We play B4. We are attacking this knight. So let's see what black plays. Black's turn. Black takes the knight back. Such that we take the bishop to B2. And he takes out the queen. We play king h1. He will take the pawn. And we take this knight at the center. Knight comes to e4. Let's see what he plays over here. 4 minutes 16 seconds on the clock. He takes it, and we also decide to take it back. Now he may become aggressive by playing f5. He takes the knight out. We begin with the move a3, attacking this queen. So the queen is under attack. Queen comes over here. We have a lot of options like taking this or defending this queen. So here we will defend the queen and let's see what he does. He can take the bishop at the center or he may become aggressive by playing f5. Let's see what he plays. 3 minutes 57 seconds on the clock for black. Black plays rook b to d8. Such that in this position we decide to play bishop back to c2 attacking the queen. And now the queen is under attack. 3 minutes 50 seconds for black. Black plays the queen d7. We decide to take the rooks out. Now he may try pushing this forward, attacking this. Okay. So black's turn. Black is thinking over here. Black takes out the queen. Okay. We will decide to play queen to e3 attackers to this and this. Okay, he takes it. And further we play rook to c1. Let's see what he plays. He can take the pawn at the center, that is this one. Let's see what he responds over here. He's thinking for a while. He plays queen to b5. We decide to secure the bishop, and by that, we play the bishop back to a1 for protecting it. Otherwise, in this position, if I will take this, then rook may come and may create a lot of attacks. So we play bishop a1. Now black's turn. 3 minutes 13 seconds for black. And let's see how black responds over here. He's thinking over here. So he takes back on the rook, where we decide to play. We decide to take the bishop back to b2. We play bishop b1. We are attacked to this. Let's see what we play. Okay, so black's turn. 2 minutes 50 seconds on the clock for black. He plays knight to e6. And here we decide playing bishop to a2, attacking like this. this is black to play. Black is thinking for the response. Let's see how strong he plays in this position. So he decided to play rook to c5 of the board, where in this position we take this, then knight may take, or the queen may take. Anything is possible. So here we first play rook to e1. Now let's see what he plays. 2 minutes 30 seconds for black, and let's see how black responds in this position. He plays knight to d4, where in this position we play queen back over here, attacking this way. So he can take the rook. We will take this. We will play rook over here and can attack to this pawn. Let's see what he plays. So he plays e4, where we begin by taking this pawn. We will take the bishop and we take this back. Let's see what he responds in this position. He plays queen b2 and we take the queen back to e1, adding defender. Now let's see what he responds. 2 minutes on the clock for black, and black is thinking over here. Let's see how black responds in this position. Okay. So guys, if you want to challenge me, you can send me the challenges or the challenges are allowed. He plays this. We play the bishop e5 for securing this pawn. Let's see what he responds now. So this is black to play. Black is thinking over here. 1 minute 32 seconds on the clock. He plays rook over here attacking. We play the bishop to f3 and let's see what he responds. So this is 1 minute 22 seconds on the clock for black and black is thinking over here. He plays rook to d2 such that we play queen to g1 for securing this. Now let's see what he responds in this position. Black to play, black is thinking, have 1 minute 10 seconds on the clock. Hmm. Okay. So he decided to play rook to c3. Now we decide to play rook b1. This pawn under attack. Queen takes and we further take this pawn. Now if we take the pawn, then he will play rook over here and captain like queen. So we take that for the bishop. Now let's see what the response over here. He is thinking and let's see how he responds. He's having 54 seconds on the clock. He plays this rook over here and we decide to take the rook where he plays and he takes this. Okay. So we try to save also. Alright, so guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. So in this position, this time we are playing as black, knight f6. He plays the move. Let's see what he plays. He's having 4 minutes 52 seconds. He plays the trump or the attack. E6 on the board. And we play bishop e7. And then e5 attacking this. We take the knight back and accept the trade. Further, this is white turn. White plays knight to f3, where we decide to attack towards the center by playing c5, attacking the pawn. And this is black's turn. He decided to play c3, such that we respond with knight to c6. Now, knight to c6 is already adding some more attackers towards the center. Bishop comes to d3, where we decide to castle. Castling helps in maintaining the king's safety. White decides to castle where we take the pawn at the center. Let's see what he responds in this position. He takes it back and further will take the pawn, attacking the bishop. Let's see what he responds in this position. So this is white to play. White takes the queen out of, giving checkmate in one move. So here we have to make some plan for defending this. And we'll take the bishop, removing all the threats. Let's see what he responds now. So he's thinking for a while where he resigns the king. Okay. Now guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges or the challenges are allowed. Well, so here comes another game we are playing as black. We play knight to f6. He plays c4 and we begin with the move e6. We are making bishop out to b4 for creating a pin like this. And we further remove the knight. We castle making the king safety. White to play. 4 minutes 49 seconds on the clock for white. Let's see how white responds. White plays queen c2. We play d5. He plays c3, we play the move c6. And let's see how he responds in this position. We begin with the move knight to d7. Let's see what he responds in this position. He takes the pawn where we take this back from the e pawn, and he takes out the bishop. We'll decide to play the move rook to e8. Let's see what white plays on here. 4 minutes 26 seconds on the clock, where white is thinking. White plays g4. We'll decide to take the pawn and accept this kind of attack. King comes over here and bishop goes back. Okay, rook comes, so we'll play knight to f6. Now we are attacking the bishop, so the bishop may go back. He's having 4 minutes 12 seconds on the clock and thinking for a while. He plays the bishop to d3 such that we begin with the move c5. We can further begin with c4 attacking the bishop. This and f4. If you want to play against me, just send me the challenge in my chess.com ID and we may further play against each other. We play c4, we are attacking the bishop, bishop goes back, and further we begin with the move d5. Now this is black to play. Let's see what white plays. White plays the knight at the center, and we decline the threat by not accepting it. We play a5, and the knight will take the queen. Okay, so he does not take, and instead we decide to we play queen to a7 for removing this threat. Okay, knight to c6. He is attacking the queen. We play queen d6, and let's see what he responds now. This is white pawn. White cannot take this knight back to the center. Okay, he takes this, where now he cannot play the knight over here. So we have to create some trap. We begin with queen to b6. Thank you, Abhijan. If you are liking the live stream, you may like the live stream. And if you want to play against me, you can send me the challenges. Hmm. So queen comes to f5, where we decide to take this. White's turn, and white is thinking for a while. White may also take this look back. Further, we may take this back from the queen. And we take this back from the queen. This is white to play. 3 minutes, 4 seconds on the clock where white is thinking. Let's see how white responds in this position. So 2 minutes 58 seconds on the clock and white is thinking over here. Let's see how white responds in this position. In this position we have 2 pawns, actually 3 pawns attacking towards the king. So this is going to be very amazing play. 2 minutes 39 seconds. We may try removing this knight, adding defender and attacking like this. Now he might be thinking about queen over here, king check. Okay, he's thinking about rook over here, king check. So over here we have to make a plan. We take this knight back. If we begin with this, we can take the knight over here. Uh, that's your choice. M3, A4. That is your choice. You choose with that. Okay, we play knight to G6. Now if he tries this, he plays bishop. So in this position, the pieces are already under attack. So we decide to play knight to E4. The queen is under attack. Let's see what he responds in this position now. The queen is under attack. Queen takes it, and we'll try playing bishop over here. Now we're just going to disturb white by developing a lot of pieces. He takes this, and further we'll take this bishop back, attacking the queen. White will decide to play, having 2 minutes on the clock. Let's see what white responds in this position. White is thinking over here. White takes the queen to f3, where we respond with knight to x4, attacking the queen, and queen takes on the pawn. So we add the defender to this. Okay, so we resign the game, and he does a checkmate. Alright, so guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges now. All the challenges are allowed. So here we begin with the move d4. Let's see what black plays. Black plays d5 on the board. And further we decide to play e4. Black turn, black may take this, and we begin with f3. He takes it back, we take pawn from the knight. Okay, from the knight. Now black to play. He plays e6, we begin with the move bishop to e2. He plays knight f6. We decide to castle, maintain the king's safety. Yes, you can play against me. Just send me the challenge. I'm not receiving any challenge. You can play against me. We play bishop f4. Hmm. Okay. So here he castles where we decide to play bishop to e5 attacking the knight. He plays knight at the center. We decide to develop some pieces where this is black to play. Black is having 4 minutes 38 seconds on the clock. We decide to take it. We'll take this back from the pawn attacking the knight. Let's see what he responds in this position now. So black plays the knight to e5 where we decide to play c4 and now knight can come over here creating a fork. We play queen p3 further we lose the rook. Let's see what we do over here. Hmm. Okay, so yes, you can play against me. Just send me the challenge. Okay, queen comes to d3 and this is black to play. 4 minutes 17 seconds on the clock. Black is thinking over here. Let's see how black plays. Black plays queen takes b2. We play bishop d1. Black's turn. Let's see what black responds. Hmm. He plays b6. We play bishop c2, attacking this pawn. And this is black to play. Let's see how black responds in this position. He plays bishop b7, ignoring the checkmate threat. Yes, you can. Alright, so guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges now. Okay, so here comes the challenge where we are playing as black pieces. He decides to play the move. Let's see what he plays. He plays C4. Okay, the English opening. We decide to just take the knight. Knight after F6. He plays knight C3. We play E5. And he plays G3. We play C5. We decide to take the knight out to C6. And he plays D3. We decide to play bishop to E7. If the games with knight f3, we play d6, adding a defender to the pawns. Let's see how black responds. Black takes the bishop to g5. We decide to castle, maintain the constructive. We white takes back, we play x6, attacking the bishop. Bishop takes it, we'll take this back from the bishop, and this is white to play. Let's see how white responds. White is having 9 minutes 40 seconds on the clock, thinking for the white. So he decides to play. He can again make the move like playing knight towards the center. He plays queen to c2. We play knight to d4, attacking the queen, and let's see what he responds in this position. He takes it. Well, we further take it, attacking the knight. Let's see what he responds now. Knight to 9 minutes 22 seconds on the clock remaining for white, and let's see how white responds in this position. So 9 minutes 11 seconds on the clock. White is thinking over here. Okay, so in this position, what is thinking? Like next, he plays knight e4. We decide to play rook to b8. Rook comes to b8, and let's see what he responds now. 8 minutes 54 seconds on the clock for white, and let's see how white responds in this position. He's having 8 minutes 45 seconds on the clock where white is thinking. Let's see how white responds in this position. Okay, so we play b8. The main reason is that after knight takes the bishop, we will take it. So comes queen d2. Okay, queen d2, and we take the bishop out. Now we don't have any tension for this bishop because we already have rook at b8. Now we first take this knight. He takes back from the queen pawn. Queen pawn. Who can take this bishop? He takes back queen. Where we decide to play queen e7, offering queen threat. Let's see what white plays over here. So white decides to, or maybe he accepts. He accepts or declines. Let's see what he do. 8 minutes 2 seconds. He accepts the trade. We'll take this back. Further, white to play. White thinking over there, having 7 minutes 58 seconds on the clock. Let's see how white responds over here. Now in this position, we can try playing b5, attacking towards this pawn, and may create more and more opportunities, attacking opportunities. Let's see what he plays. 7 minutes 40 seconds on the clock for white. And let's see how white responds. I am having 9 minutes 13 seconds. So he thinks for a while, and let's see how he begins in this position. Okay, so he is thinking for a while. He plays rook f2 e1. We decide to open up the game by b5. Let's see how he responds in this position. Now b5, he takes it, okay? We will take this back. We may also double up, but he plays b3. We begin with a5. We may start pushing it and create some weak pawns. Like if we push, we will take it, and then there will be two pawns weak. So it will be easy for us to attack this. Let's see what he responds now. 7 seconds on the clock for white, and white is thinking over here. Let's see how white responds in this position. 6 minutes. Okay, he plays bishop c6, and we take the rook to b6. Rook comes to b6. We are attacking the bishop. Now this is 6 minutes 55 seconds of the clock for white, and let's see how white responds in this position. The location attack, so we can expect white to defend the bishop by either taking towards these squares. possible. Yeah, he can play over here also. Let's see what is the sponsor here. Bishop to d5. This is of course the bishop at the center, very aggressive. We play a4. If we take it two weak pawns and we may begin with rook over here, attack this. Okay, we play rook e4. He takes the bishop and we play rook over here, attacking one. We are adding one more attack after this, like that. Now let's see what is response now. Okay, he is thinking over here. He plays rook to c1, and if I take, he will take, I will take. So we take the pawn, and we are allowing the bishop to trade. Bishop takes back, we take it back, we are attacking this pawn, so we can go there to defend it, or we can come over here for adding defender. So 6 minutes 30 seconds on the clock for white. White is thinking, let's see how he responds. He plays rook to c2, where we decide to play bishop d8. He plays e3. We take the bishop to a5, and white turn. White plays rook to e2. We decide to take the pawn, where he also takes the pawn back, and here we play the move g5. Let's see what the response of it. So 5 minutes 53 seconds on the clock for white, and white is looking for the response. Let's see how he responds in this position. So white turn, and white is thinking. White plays king to g2, where we begin with the move king g7. And this is white turn. 5 minutes 40 seconds on the clock. Let's see what he responds in this position. Okay, so 5 minutes 30 seconds on the clock. He plays king f3. Bishop comes to d8, and let's see what he responds now. So he plays rook e4, offering the trade of rooks, but of course we will decline it. Rook a3, we are attacking this. Now the rook may come over here, and means okay, he plays king e2. We decide to play f5, attacking this. The rook may come here, attacking this pawn. Let's see what he do. Of course, he left the pawn. Okay. Now this is white's turn. 5 minutes 6 seconds on the clock, and white is thinking of here. Let's see what he play over here. He plays rook e to c4, and we decide to take the bishop f6. Let's see what he responds. Okay, he may try playing rook over here and like offering three, but he cannot because the bishop is already controlling this. So the 4 minutes 48 seconds on the clock for white, and let's see how white responds in this position. 4 minutes 40 seconds on the clock, and white is still thinking over here. Now he may try playing. Okay, he play f4, attacking towards this pawn. So we'll push the pawn because we want this pawn chain to be here. Actually, this is black position, and it will be easy for us because our bishop is in back square. Okay, now let's see what the response of here. And this is why to play having 4 minutes 15 seconds on the clock. If he plays rook to king to e3, such that we decide to play bishop d4 check. Now he plays this. We take the bishop back, attacking this. Let's see what we do over here. 4 minutes 6 seconds on the clock. And he plays rook f1. We take the to bishop goes to d4, bishop at the center, very active, that's right. 4 minutes, 1 second of the clock, and we finally take the pawn. Now 3 minutes, 59 seconds, the time is ticking off, and white is still thinking over there. I am having 7 minutes on the clock, let's see how white responds in this position. So 3 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock for white. Let's see how white responds in this position. 3 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. He plays rook to e2, and we decide to begin now there is a threat coming over here. So first of all, we'll decide to play bishop to f6, not allowing this threat. And let's see what he responds now. So white is thinking of having 3 minutes 28 seconds. He plays rook to a4, where we decide to, cause there's another threat coming like this. So we play king g6. Now we are not allowing any threat. Rook comes to a6, and here we decide rook c, bishop c3 check. King comes to a pawn, we give another check. Let's see how he responds to these checks. I have checkmate threats in just 3 moves. King comes here, bishop check, king goes there, and that's the mate. Oh, seriously? Joe, yes, you can play against me. Of course, you can play. Here's the challenge, okay? So, send me the challenge to my ID. I received the challenge from this. Okay. So, I accept the rematch where I play with d4. c6, we play c4. We select the knight to c3. And then, let's see what he responds. This is strat defense. Now he's thinking over here. Let's see how he responds in this position. Knight comes out to f6. We decide to play bishop f4. Where let's see what black responds. 9 minutes 42 seconds on the clock. Bishop comes to f5. We play queen to b3, attacking the pawn at b7. Now let's see what he responds over here. 9 minutes 32 seconds on the clock, where black is thinking for a while. And black takes out the queen. We decide to develop the knight because knight development is important. Development of minor piece is important. That's why we play this. So yes, you can play against me. Just send me the challenge to my ID. Right now I'm not receiving a single challenge. Okay, we take this and we take the pawn over here also. Now we begin with the move e3 on the board. E3 for we can just develop the bishop. We play bishop e2, and further we are preparing to castle. So we decide to castle, maintaining the king safety. We can play c5 and can attack the knight. Let's see what he plays. 9 minutes 1 second on the clock. We begin with the move c5, and let's see what he responds in this position. The knight center attack, so knight is going to be protected. Let's see what he plays. He plays knight at the center for his protection, and we'll take this. Now let's see what he responds over here. He takes it back. We play bishop over here, concentrating on these important squares. Let's see what he responds now. Can I be first? I ask before you. Yes, you can. Okay, just send me the chess.com ID. At least I recognize you. Because I don't know whom I'm playing with. At least I'm playing against viewers. Start early. Okay. 8 minutes 22 seconds on the clock. Alright, so now this is black to play. Black is thinking black cannot castle over here. He can try long castle, yes. Hi Tilber, welcome to my live stream. Let's see what he plays now. 8 minutes on the clock for black. And let's see how black responds now. Black is thinking over here. 7 minutes 51 seconds on the clock for black, and black is thinking over here. Let's see how black responds in this position. Okay, so 7 minutes 42 seconds on the clock remaining, and let's see how he responds in this position. Okay, so 7 minutes 30 seconds on the clock remaining now. When he cannot castle, now he might be thinking for playing some side moves. Like in this position, side moves are not possible. He may try playing knight on here, then there, and attack this. First, he may play knight f6, then he may play the knight at the center, that is knight e4, and attack my bishop. Let's see what we do now. He plays bishop e4. We play knight to e5. Means we are just declaring the trace. Now let's see what he plays over here. 6 minutes 55 seconds. Black is thinking over here. Let's see how he responds in this position. Alright, now 6 minutes 41 seconds on the clock. He plays a 5, where we reply with the move f3, attacking the bishop. So the bishop is under attack, and we play 6 minutes. Black is having 6 minutes 35 seconds. So if we play bishop, he plays the bishop to c6. We take it. He take back from the h pawn, activating the spy, which is already being secured by this. We play e4, and the knight may go there as force. That is force. That's why. So let's see what he responds in this position. 6 minutes 20 seconds of the clock for black. And black plays knight e3. We respond with the move rook d1. He may play knight over here, attack the rook. Let's see what he responds now. He's having 6 minutes 10 seconds on the clock. Let's see how he responds in this position. 6 minutes 2 seconds on the clock. And black is thinking over here. Let's see how black responds in this position. He plays b6. Okay, maybe some reason. Rook d3 attacking the knight. And the knight goes there is forced. Forced. We'll play this rook over here and the knight's gone. Okay, so let's see what happens. 5 minutes 40 seconds on the clock by white. Now this is black's turn. Black is thinking over here. I'm having 8 minutes 58 seconds, which is a lot of time to think and play. Rook to, knight c2, and we play knight. Wow. Wow. Rook to c1 was my plan, and rook comes to d1 due to mouse slip. So this is why to play. Let's see what I plays over here now. I missed the easy knight trap. Now he may try taking this. He will take this. Yeah. Now if I play this, he will take back from the knight. So we take this. Knight cannot escape right now. I hope so. Trap is there. Now in this position, if we consider the knight can go, this knight can go over here or in all these positions. He cannot go over here, 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 here. Then that's the knight trap, and they are easily winning the knight. He takes the knight to e1. Okay, so in this position, we play rook to d1, attacking the knight, and let's see what he responds now. This is black to play. 4 minutes 40 seconds on the clock remaining for black. Let's see what he responds now. He plays king f7. We take this, bishop takes, we take it back. Now this is two bishops, and he's having two rooks. I'm having one rook and two bishops. We play g4 attacking the rook. In this position, we begin with the move rook to a1. Let's see what he plays. He double up the rooks. We take the pawn, because the bishop already doing his duty, and we take this. Now black resigns the game. Maybe he can resign the game or continue playing. Okay, he resigns. So guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges. Any challenges? So here comes the challenge. We are playing as white. We respond with the move d4. Yes, I'm playing against you only. Dot tool. Okay. Now play this. Okay, play c6. We play c4. Let's see what he responds now. He plays d5. We play knight c3. The slap defense on the board. He's thinking for a while. Have 9 minutes 48 seconds on the clock. So let's see how black responds in this position. Okay, so black is thinking, okay, black decides to take it. We first play a4, some side moves important. Okay, okay. Now I don't understand. Maybe he overcalculated. Well, let's see what he does now. The queen's gone. Queen taking out the pawn, and I take the queen. Okay, he resigns. Alright, I accept the rematch. Guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. He plays c4, we play e5. He plays g3, we play knight f6. We respond with the move knight to c, bishop c5. Let's see what he plays now. 9 minutes 50 seconds on the clock. And this is white's turn. Let's see how white responds over here. Hmm. Okay, 9 minutes 40 seconds on the clock, and he's thinking. He plays e3 with set. I was castling, and suddenly came king f8. Hmm. Okay, so 9 minutes 27 seconds for white. Let's see how white responds in this position. He will try creating the clash towards the center by playing d4, attacking the bishop, pawn, both at the same time. He offered a draw. Okay, I don't know why he offered a draw. Well, okay, we accepted. And we played once again. I wanted to play d4, but it came d3. We play e4, we take the pawn, cow can't defense, right? Similar to cow can't defense, we play c4, we respond with knight c3, and this is 9 minutes 50 seconds on the clock. Let's see what the response. Hello, Grandmaster. If you want to challenge, you can set the challenge now. I love to play against experienced players. We play bishop e2. He plays bishop b4. We decide to take out the bishop to g5, attacking the queen. So queen's protection is important. Otherwise, the king won't survive anymore. So queen may come and protect itself just for the king. Okay, 9 minutes 25 seconds on the clock. And let's see what he responds over here. He plays f6. Okay. We decide to take the bishop back to e3. Well, this is black to play. Let's see what black responds in this position. 9 minutes 14 seconds. He plays knight e7. We decide to castle, maintain the king's safety. He decide to castle. We play a3. And once again, he does not take. Okay. We play b4, attacking this. Then bishop will go back. So we play c5, kicking the bishop back. And the bishop goes back to c7. We respond with the move knight to d4, attacking the bishop that you all can see. Let's see how black responds in this position. Black is thinking for a while, having 8 minutes 55 seconds on the clock for black. Let's see how he responds in this position. 8 minutes 48 seconds on the clock for black, and let's see how he responds. He's having 8 minutes 42 seconds. He plays b6. We decide to take this, and black's turn. Let's see what black do. So black is thinking over here. He takes this. We'll decide to play to push the pawn forward. D4. 8 minutes 30 seconds on the clock. If you are enjoying the live stream, then I hope you like the live stream. And if you want to challenge against me, you can check the challenges. All the challenges are on. Okay, so this is 8 minutes 12 seconds on the clock for black. Black is thinking over here. Let's see how he responds in this position. In this position, already I have created the pyramid of pawns like this, which is okay. He plays b5, so we decide to take the bishop g4, attacking the knight. Now it is 7 minutes 57 seconds on the clock. Let's see what he responds over here. So white is thinking, black is thinking over here, having 7 minutes 47 seconds. The bishop at g4 is attacking this knight, so that is useful for that. Let's see what he responds over here. He takes it, we'll take this back, and black's turn. Let's see what black responds in this position. He plays f5, we take the bishop back to e2, and let's see what he plays. 7 minutes 20 seconds on the clock. He plays the queen x4 for attack like this. We decide to play g3, and now he may create a post-draw variation. But I will not disclose this. The post-draw variation can be taking this pawn from the bishop. I will take it back, queen will take, and then he will start repeating checks. Means three-fold repetition, that is a draw. So already black is, let's see what he plays over here. He plays queen g5 and we play rook f3, adding a defender to the pawn. Let's see how black responds in this position. Black is thinking over here, having 6 minutes 44 seconds on the clock. 6 minutes 40 seconds on the clock. He decided to play e5 on the board. And in this position, we play taking the pawn, where he may take this back from the bishop, like attacking this where we play c1 defending this. Let's see how black responds in this position. Okay, so black is thinking over here, having 6 minutes 23 seconds on the clock. Knight comes to d7 and that's the free knight. Where let's see how he responds. Okay, so this is alright. So this is black to play 6 minutes 8 seconds on the clock. Let's see how black responds in this position. In this position, already we won the knight. Now he will try playing the rook over here and attack the queen. Okay, so 5 minutes 54 seconds on the clock and he's thinking for the white. Hmm. And black is having 5 minutes 26 seconds on the clock. You don't have connection. Okay, so he plays 6 minutes what he plays. We took the knight and this is 6 minutes 14 seconds on the clock. Black plays. Black is, let's see what he plays over here. Okay, so black start. Black is having 6 minutes 4 seconds. And let's see how he responds in this position. He plays rook to d8. We decide to take the pawn and we are just offering some threat. Let's see what he do over here. 5 minutes 55 seconds on the clock for black. Let's see how he responds in this position. He plays queen e7, okay, and we decide to play knight at the center, knight to e4. Let's see how he responds now. 5 minutes 41 seconds on the clock for black, and let's see how he responds over here. Okay, so 5 minutes 34 seconds. He plays the move a5, attacking towards the side. So we decide to play the knight to g5, like we are attacking this way. Let's see what he replies over here. Okay, so he plays g6, where in this position we decide to play queen check. He takes back, we take it back, attacking this pawn from the rook. Now we place this. Okay, exits. We play rook e7, bishop under attack, and let's see what he responds now. Okay, so he plays bishop f6. We play now. If I play rook over here, he will take this. I will take this. He will check. King may come here. We will take this. Bishop will take this, and the game first play 96, and let's see what he responds now. This is 4 minutes 57 seconds on the clock, and where black is thinking. Black takes it, we decide to take it back. So this is black to play, and black takes it. Yes, students, if you want to play against me, just say in the challenge in upcoming games, and we will continue playing against each other. I actually was looking at your. Mm. Okay, now we take it. Oh. I was simply taking this pawn, and I missed it. Okay, so 4 minutes 36 seconds on the clock. Let's see how he responds in this position. He plays okay 6. We play rook to d1 attacking the bishop, and we may try placing the rook overhead. Okay. So first we begin with king f2. He may play this check. Okay, it does not. We play rook d6, adding some attackers to the pawn, like you all can see over here. 4 minutes 20 seconds on the clock, and we decide to play bishop e2. Let's see what he responds. Alright, let's see what he does. Animators, if you want to play against me, you can send me the challenges. He plays this, and I shock my opponent by this stunning bishop sacrifice. If he takes, then he loses the rook. So, 4 minutes. He plays rook a2 check, we take the bishop back. He may play rook a2 a3, and further attack the pawn. There are a lot of attacks. Okay, this. So we'll take the yeah, we take the pawn. Let's see what he responds over here. He take this, and we play rook to b6. Further, so black's turn, 3 minutes 38 seconds on the clock, and black is thinking over here. Let's see how black responds in this position. He plays rook a4, and we decide to play king f3, and he plays rook to a3, attacking this 10. Bishop c4, giving check. King goes to. King can come over here. In any of the 5 available squares. No, not this one also. Yeah, in any of the 4 available squares. King comes to e7. We decide to push the pawn forward. Okay. So now this is black to play. Black is having 3 minutes 1 second. White and network is going well. So this is black's turn. 3 minutes 10 seconds on the clock. And let's see how black responds in this position. 3 minutes on the clock, and now let's see what he responds. He plays bishop to a3. We push the pawn forward, or we can push it and promote to queen. Now 2 minutes 48 seconds on the clock, and black is thinking. Let's see how black responds. This position. He plays this one. Hi, animators, what are you doing? We play c7. Look, and I made a mistake. Whoa, bishop over here can move anywhere and can give a check. That's something I observed right now. We play king e4, he take the pawn. Mm. Bishop f7. Okay, now bishop f7, we are attacking the pawn. g5, okay, no. In this position, we play rook to b3, like kind of offering a trade. Yeah, but he does not accept. I will make him accept. King f5, 2 minutes seconds on the clock for black. Black is thinking over here. Meanwhile, I'm having 4 minutes 39 seconds on the clock. Let's see what the response over here. 2 minutes 2 seconds on the clock, and what black is thinking over here. So black responds with, let's see what we do. Okay, so black's turn. Black is thinking, having 1 minute 42 seconds on the clock. Okay, let him think. Maybe he's thinking some more tricks. He can play rook over here, attack the pawn. Okay, king over there. Well, rook to b7, the bishop under attack, and we want that bishop, nothing else. So gonna play chess again, and I improved. That's good. If you improve the game, yes, we can play against each other if you want to play. Rook takes on c7 quick check. That 100 and coming. Oh, chalo, that's good if you have improved the game. And it is not over. You have to improve more. King comes to e6 and that's the mate. Okay. Now, guys, if you want to get some challenges, now, any challenges? If you want to get some challenges now, no challenge. Okay, so here comes the challenge. Can you send me the challenges in bricks? Okay, so in challenges now. Any challenges? No. Okay, so stone bricks set, and he's sending it rapid. Okay, let's go. Take 4 on the board. Black star. Let's see how black responds in this position. He plays knight f6. We respond c4, not c3. Okay. 9 minutes 53 seconds. We play f3 and then e4. He is playing 9 minutes. Okay, he's having 9 minutes 46 seconds thinking. Let's see what he plays over here. We play e4 and he takes the pawn at the center. Maybe. Let's see what we do over here. We'll take this. He takes back. We take the we play bishop d3. Let's see what he responds. The knight center attack. So let's see where we place the knight. He may try playing f5. He plays the knight to d6. We play knight f3. Let's see what he responds. 9 minutes 15 seconds on the clock for black. Let's see how he responds in this position. So black is thinking over here, have 9 minutes 6 seconds on the clock. Let's see how he responds over here. Okay, so 8 minutes 55 seconds on the clock. He takes the bishop out, we decide to castle, he takes the king safety, and 8 minutes 40 seconds, we play bishop f4. Let's see what black plays over here. Knight comes to c6, we take the queen over here. Let's see what he responds over here. He decides to play. Let's see what he decides. Okay, he takes this, we take back of the rook, and the knight's under attack. 8 minutes 24 seconds, we take this knight. Let's see now what he responds. He takes it back, we play bishop e5. Now let's see what it plays. Hmm. So we take this, we place this, and further we take the pawn, threaten to mate in one. So 8 minutes 5 seconds on the clock. And guys, if you have any challenges, you can send me the challenges now. We'll look to 7 and black research again. Okay. So guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges. Any challenges? If you want, you can send me the challenges now. Send the challenges. Any challenges? Okay. So